guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And before we get started, I would wish everyone a very happy Merry Christmas and of course a Happy New Year. I hope you guys enjoy it, whether you're indoor or celebrating outdoor. Regardless though, stay safe during this pandemic year, alright? So I recently received my Android device, a new Android device, from my wife as a Christmas present. And I decided to actually try out this new emulator, which is called AETHER SX2. It was actually introduced to me by Max Joe, so thank you very much, Mike. I'll give it a try, and this will be my first attempt on running it with a PS2 BIOS, which I downloaded from his recommendation. And for the first attempt, I'll be playing a short playthrough of Final Fantasy X. It's been a while since I last played this game. I had this version in my Steam account, but I would rather get one for my device so I can play on the get-go. So yep, I haven't been playing Final Fantasy X for quite a while, and hopefully I can, re-experience the game because I haven't had too good of experience last time I played it. And so far I can only say that Tidus, depends on how you call it, I call it Tidus, is still extremely annoying to me right now, regardless of how much I like him in the FFOO. I remember the first time I played this game, I was like really annoyed by Tidus' presence, and right now he still kinda annoys me a little bit with all the comments and remarks that he makes, but I can kinda understand why he's like talking or why he's whining, like some people say, as much as he does. Because if you wind up into a place where you have no idea where the hell you are, or you end up just get into survival mode right away, you sort of panic and you talk to yourself a little bit too much sometimes. But yeah, that's how it goes. Anyway, yep, this is the first boss monster we'll be facing right now. I haven't had the slightest clue about what I should do from here on. I guess I just attack. But yeah, as you can see that the boss actually hit me for half of my HP in one attack. So I'm guessing that I won't be able to defeat this. I mean, like, he doesn't have any other commands button available to him except attack and items, which I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be using any items right now. So, yep, like I predicted, the boss is just going to go into a cutscene, and yeah. If I remember correctly though, we'll end up in the cave where we have to find some like splinter to build out a fire, if I recall. It's like a mini game or maybe a mini challenge for you to, not exactly a challenge, but for you to get used to the control. I also like to point out the fact that I'm not used to actually playing a lot of PS2 games, so my control on my PS is gonna be a bit bad comparatively, because I normally play the games on my computer, so I'm more of a keyboard guy rather than the controller guy. So if I do something like weird using my controller, do apologize for that, but yeah. Yep, so I was right, we did end up in a cave after all.
I had made it out of the
and
frying pan
yes,
and
he
into
said
the
that he's
freezer.
freezing, yeah. I gotta say
was
though,
gonna die in this
the
place.
music for Final Fantasy X is still pretty good. It's better than I remember, I guess. I'm not sure whether there's any changes from the original to the remastered like the original Final Fantasy. Regardless though, yep, I'm having quite a good time listening to the music, even though my device is not the best. I'm using an Oppo Reno Pro 6 for those who was wondering, and it's running pretty smooth. So I guess I can say that the emulator itself is pretty successful. It's still in the early access version, so hopefully they can actually improve more, which I'm not sure what to improve, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe they can make even better. But so far I'm liking the emulator. I'm using my PS5 controller, so you can see that I'm not pressing the touchscreen itself. I'm just leaving a little bit transparency on because I want to, just in case if I need to do some settings, I can know where should I click the button at. Yeah. Yes. Sorry for my clunky control right now. Like I said, I'm not used to using a PS controller. Normally, the one that plays PS is my family, my brothers. So I'm more of a PC guy, like I said. So yeah. So right. So if I recall, we need to find the splinter and a wither branch. Since I can't use the one just now that mentioned that has water in it, yeah. So I find this wither plant right now. I think the pathway to all these items is pretty direct, so I don't think there's an issue right there. Let's just continue.
need food.
Alright, so, yep, I remember this part. I remember there's a monster sneaking out on us while we're asleep or something.
What do you want?
But before that, this dream, I don't recall what is it about.
Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Like, who is this little kid? I need to remember the story that I played so many years ago.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Yep, I was right. The monster did sneak up on us, but it's a lot smaller than I remember. I thought it was gonna be like a boss kind of monster, but I guess not.
Give me a break!
So I'm just gonna attack it. I wonder what will happen. I know this guy. These are Albats, right? If I recall what they're called. Oh, there it is. Our favorite girl that is not in the FFO even right now. Riku. Come on. That's definitely Riku. I remember her. Her hair. Yep, her pose.
You on my side?
Damn.
Cool.
Final Fantasy X definitely has... I mean, Riku is definitely the best Final Fantasy X character for me. So it's really sad that I don't get to see her right now, even in the FFO. So, yeah. I hope the developer can stop playing with us and just give her to us right now. There's so many mechanisms that she can play with, especially with FR right now. She can... Imagine if Riku comes to the FFO finally, and then her FR pairing will be Barrett. That is gonna be so funny, because if I remember, Albats are very reliant on machines, and Barrett has like a machine gun on his arm, so it's gonna be fascinating in my opinion, of course. But yeah, we don't try to think too much about that, I guess. At least let's just wait until Riku is confirmed to be introduced into the game. So far, she's been in the data mine for far too long. Oh, so she took off her helmet right here. I thought she only took it off when she introduced herself later on. I do remember that part though. Yeah, I do remember that one. The graphic in this one is still pretty funny though, like how they grab Titus' hair right now. Oh, Fiend. Yeah, I remember that we can learn Albat later on down the line, so it's a little bit sad that I can't understand what they're saying right now, and I can only understand once I replay it after I gain all the knowledge of the Albat language. But I hope it doesn't ruin my experience too much though, because I'm not gonna play it again anytime soon, of course. Yep, she's definitely gonna knock you out, buddy. Yep, this one I remember. I know that they want us to dive into the ocean to find something, and then we'll get a boss like where you swim around it and then try to attack it, if I recall. But yep, so far this is gonna be where I'm gonna start right now. My experience for the emulator so far is pretty decent. It's pretty good. I can say that it's very smooth, that's for sure. The graphic, soundtrack, everything is on point. And yep, I'm hoping that I can actually re-experience Final Fantasy X in my mobile device, and hopefully I can actually learn to like it this time. To all those who doesn't know, I never really liked Final Fantasy X despite how much I like Tidus and Yuna in the FFO. So yep, I hope this can change my experience on that, and we'll see how it goes. It's kind of like the bottom of my list, just right above 2 and 4 right now of all the Final Fantasy I played. But yep, hopefully if I really can learn to enjoy the game this time, I can actually place it higher. Anyway, that's it for now, and thank you again for watching. For those who want to try the emulator, do let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see whether I can help you out. Thank you again, and we'll see whether we can run more of the other games in this emulator, since there's a lot of PS2 games that I would like to try. Yep, so thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.